What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously on Justice League: A New Era, our friend Superman is going to see the most prestigious reporter in the world.
Even better.
Let's see if we can interrupt that conversation and get our friend Superman to ask very nicely if Lois Lane will do one last report. Why are you wearing my husband's suit?
This world needs another Superman because it lost its. And like it or not, Lois, I am Superman. Not from this world.
And the
granted.
moment you say that, she wraps her arms around you on one tiptoe. Looks good on you, Apex. It looks good. I need a favour in return.
Ask away.
Show me Metropolis.
Okay. And I hold my arms out.
Fuck it, into the boom tube to Humphreys' house.
Yeah, so you boom tube to Humphreys' house.
I feel like I'm
Fucking
mid-drink.
diabolical.
I feel like literally I'm mid-drink and then the drink drops. Oh.
So you are just opened a boob tube in London, but we're going to get to you in a second because we've got a Superman that's probably about to land with Lois Lane and drop her off. And I want to know what you want to do next.
Oh, it's a good question. I haven't really decided. I'm aware that we're trying to amass this collection of people now, right? I'm going to go and visit Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
I'm aware of him, and I know he runs a big organisation of people.
Yep.
That could come in handy. I mean, everyone knew where Ra's was located, right?
No, not really.
Okay, I'll go back to Bruce then, back at the Justice League.
Yeah. So you drop Lois off first.
Yeah. I'm just going to leave her with sort of a nod.
And just...
I'll turn back to her, actually, before I take off, and I'll just be like...
I want this mid-flight.
Yeah.
Like you just outside the balcony.
Yeah. I turn in the air, and I'll look at her. If this all goes the way we want it to, can I come back and see you again?
You look like him, but you're not him.
You don't need another him.
I can do that.
And I'll nod and take off.
Go get him, Superman.
That feels dirty if I've ever heard it.
What?
Sorry.
From you.
What's wrong with that?
I can't see him as anything but Apex, I'm sorry.
You've just opened a boom tube in this pub.
Yep.
And it blows bottles and napkins and cutlery around and bits behind the bar. It doesn't do much damage. Anything kind of light just kind of goes flying a bit.
Yeah.
And Tawny steps through.
Yeah.
Joom steps through. Constantine is kind of propping himself up against one of the stalls.
Do you want some help?
Yeah, you can. That ball.
Oh.
That ball. And you can
go,
see him
and,
squinting with his hand out.
Hold on, let me go and grab the ball.
I meant walking.
I open the ball and drink some of the bottle.
Yeah, and he just stands there you can see him squinting and a strain comes on his face.
Like he's shitting himself.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh.
Probably.
Do you want any help standing up and walking?
Hold on. And you see him he bites his bottom lip and
He's trying to use powers.
Force powers, I think.
the bottle gets up and starts coming over, but it looks like it's being held. You can't see anything holding it, but it's gently kind of got a wobble as it goes through the air. Cheers, John.
That is so creepy.
And then he steps through the boom tube, wobbly and...
I'll just follow him.
I feel like I'm just going to bring the fucking thing.
Yeah, I'll go through.
Yeah. So you want to go to Humphreys' manor.
Yep.
And you boom tube into the front garden where the fountain is, and his manor sits there in daylight.
Right. Now speak to Humphrey and see where all his stuff is.
And one finger comes up, and he takes a chug. Love. My coat.
Yes, it will be wherever Humphrey tells you it is.
Gotcha. And he walks to the front of the house.
You got the body.
And he draws a circle around him and then starts putting these runes on the floor in chalk.
What's that for?
This fuck. He's getting his fucking coat. He's like, yeah.
What's his name?
Humphrey Fastfingers Spriggett.
Humphrey, you coat-stealing prick. Come here.
Imagine the.
Are you going to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Humphrey, don't fuck around, mate. Come on. Come on. And then he puts his hands down and points the palms at the floor. Humphrey, now. And you see this little speck of dust with light on it drop and just hit the floor. Where's my coat? You guys can't hear him.
Oh, good.
But just for the audience, Sheeny's going to play Humphrey.
Am I going to be able to see them, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the world as it is.
Yeah.
And as John Constantine stood in front of you, a bit wobbly.
As this happens, by the way, I'm putting on the Green Lantern thing. Just in case. Because I don't trust John Constantine.
Hello, John.
My coat now, you fuck.
They're both from England, which is the best thing.
Oh, you remember that I took your coat.
Don't fuck around with me. Give me it.
You know you've disturbed me. I was having a wonderful time.
I've been there. I know. I've experienced it. I've been both sides.
Why
The
are we at my
jacket's
house?
gone with me. Because my coat's here. Your mate said so. Give me it.
And I look over his shoulder. They've dobbed me in.
Good friends. I like them. They know where my coat is. Give me my coat.
It's downstairs in my collection. Tell RumbleBee that she wasn't supposed to disclose the location of my stuff.
Rumble. And he points around and he's like,
That's me.
You said you're a prick.
Have you asked about the helmet?
I'll get to that. Where's the room? He said you know.
Is that Mark over there?
Shut up. Rumble, he said you know where the room is.
Yeah, it's downstairs, but he hides things fucking everywhere.
Great. Point me in the direction.
Go downstairs.
Excuse me, John. I said, is Mark over there? Is that Mark?
I don't know the fuck you're talking. Who's Mark? Cheers, John. You. He wants you.
Where is he?
Just assume he's everywhere.
What?
Can you pass on a message to Mark for me?
Oh, fuck me. This ain't blind date, mate. Come
Well,
on.
I don't get many opportunities to speak to them anymore, so just let him know I've been watching closely, and just remind him that he once used to treat me with suspicion like he does this new man, this Apex, and just remind him that I was a friend in the end, and that he shouldn't be so judgmental.
You're so soppy. He says, stop being a prick. You're being too suspicious of this fucking Apex guy. And apparently you're a prick to him as well.
I hate you. I don't
I'm
know
just
why.
passing on a message, mate.
Helmet!
I hope the death is
Fucking
okay.
helmet. Where's the helmet?
Helmet?
Yeah, he's as confused as I am.
Here,
Which one? I have many.
fast fingers. We need the helmet
Of fate.
of fate. Thank you.
Oh,
For fuck's sake.
that helmet. John,
Just-
I don't want to tell you this, really.
He says no. He's not going to tell me.
If you've been watching, then you know.
Yes, but John, John, is there any way I can speak to them directly?
Fuck me, this is gonna hurt. Get in.
What?
In you?
Get in.
Okay.
What's happening?
I'm
As I hear him
almost
say-
in the station.
As I hear him saying, "Get in."
And you see Constantine sober up instantly, and goes to step out the circle, and it stops him. You can see him like hit the edge, and he can't get out.
Hello, Rumble. Hello.
And his
Lantern.
accent changes and everything.
This is so weird.
I take my ring off and my hat off.
It's been a long time.
Is it you?
It is me.
Really, you?
Really, really.
How have you been?
Good. Actually, it's been peaceful for once.
Do you remember being controlled by the Black Ring?
No, I have no recollection.
I point at the
my
headless body.
No, it's not there. It's in my ship.
soul has gone.
Janet's dead.
Oh,
And I really apologise. Your body got beheaded.
I mean, it wasn't really me anymore anyway. My soul's here.
Yeah.
My soul's at peace.
Makes
Good.
me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
But I have been watching, guys. And it's... To tell you the truth, it hasn't been an easy watch. It's been tough.
Try and fucking live it.
We really need this helmet.
The helmet's important. Without it, our chances are slim.
There's a room within my room.
And how do we get in that room inside your room?
And we're going to need your face.
Remember my cabinet of people I've saved?
I remember.
There's a switch in there.
Okay.
It'll take you to the room that houses my most prized possessions. The things that could change the entire world if they were in the wrong hands. These are things that were not easy for me to collect, but they are very dangerous.
Which one's got John Constantine's coat in?
That's in the normal collection room.
Cool.
It's not that special. It's
Okay.
just a coat.
I'm going to be honest. We give him the coat and get him the fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't think I can hold this form for too much longer, so is there anything else I can do before I go?
I'm just glad you're at peace.
And as she says that, you see a green alien-looking thing with a big cape and some braces going across his chest land next to them. You can't see him.
What, these two can't?
No.
Who's your friend?
Friend.
The chains?
The
No,
chains.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
Why is Martian Manhunter here too?
He
He
isn't.
isn't.
Oh, he's standing right there.
I can't see him.
I can assure you he's there.
Well, you can see him, we can't.
Do with that information what you can. I can't do anything more than tell you that he is definitely there.
Well, can you speak to him? Because we can't.
Might it be because I'm in this body that I can see
Maybe.
Maybe.
things that I shouldn't be able to?
Maybe. Although you are already dead.
By the looks of it, you don't have to worry about Martian Manhunter. It looks like his spirit's still around.
Right.
That's good information, at
Yeah.
least.
I can feel the pull. I think I'm out
And
of
as
time.
you say that, he... I fucking hate it when they do that. My coat. We had a deal.
All right, John. Let's get down there.
Yeah.
And he follows you.
We'll walk down into his library of
Yeah.
antiques and collectibles.
And as you go down, the door opens into this room. I think it was like a white, sterile-looking room.
Yes,
a lot
yes,
of
it was.
glass
Yes.
cabinets showing stuff
And it's got
off.
all the the bits and bobs, but not
Yeah.
the real shit. Now, please, by all means, flesh out my ultimate room, the one that's got the world-breaking shit in it. Like, even if it's just a handful of bits
Yeah.
and pieces.
Is this your coat?
And oh, fucking come to daddy! And he stumbles, and you can see him like wobbling and banging into stuff.
You missed a fucking trick. You should have just been like, no, that's some fucking Doctor Strange looking motherfuckers.
And he puts it on, and it's this beige trench coat looking thing.
Lovely. Thank you very much for that, John.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks
putting the
for your
fucking
help.
portal behind him and pushed him.
And he stumbles through,
Yeah.
and the portal closes.
I'll go over to the cabinet of the people he saved and just have a look around, see if I can find that
Just
button.
one thing in there. Lois Lane's lanyard.
I find the button quite easily.
It's under the lanyard.
And I will not touch the lanyard.
Give me a perception or investigation at advantage.
Hold up as well whilst this is going on. Lestrange. Tawny.
Right.
Both of you.
Yeah.
Can you go and observe outside, make sure that nobody comes in and disturbs this area?
And
This is important.
Tawny does a 2-finger flick from the head and wanders upstairs.
Anything, give us a shout.
I got 28.
28. Yeah, you find this button. It's very difficult to find. It's a little square piece that matches the cabinet perfectly, and if it weren't for the tiny little seam, you can't see it. Give it a push.
Push.
And you push it, and the whole cabinet kind of shifts forward a bit and then swings to the side. Inside is a room that is quite dark, bar some red lighting. And it doesn't look very big.
Okay. Do I need to do another perception check to see what are things?
No, you can just go in if you want
Right,
to.
yeah, we'll go in.
So as you walk in, there's a cape with an S on it, and it's tied to the ceiling and holding a car. Like, it's...
You said it wasn't a very big
No,
room.
because it's dark. You can't see.
Oh, right.
Like, it doesn't look
Just
very
turn
big.
the light on.
And it's...
Some fucking hanger.
Yeah.
and it is holding up a car, this
Right.
cape, and you can see, like, where it's wrapped, you can see the yellow from the S
Yeah.
on the back of it. There is a broken shield and sword in here.
Right.
I'm looking into the ether.
Yeah. Humphrey.
I know he's watching, so
I
it's
am.
like, what?
I am
And
watching.
from the
Where the
end
fuck
of the
did he get
room,
that?
you can hear this clanging of something hitting glass.
Okay. We'll go over to that.
Whilst we're doing this, by the way, whilst you were doing all this, I was sort of sat there, like, thinking in thought about, like, the fact, why would Martian Manhunter actually come to us? Why? There can't be just that. Just
Could have
made
asked
to-
John Constantine to talk to him, but
No.
you pushed him through a boom tube.
No, up to here. I'd had it. Sorry.
Yeah, so you walk over to this clanging noise.
Yes, yeah, I want to walk into the clanging noise.
And inside you can see a small object about yay big. It's about an inch. And it's zipping around inside.
Right.
And it's glowing green.
Noah,
Yes.
I think there's another Green Lantern ring here.
I look to my side, knowing that he's there. Why? And how did you get this? I'm coming.
Yeah, and as you walk down, you look left and right. There's a gold gauntlet that looks quite techy. It's not an old-fashioned kind of warrior's gauntlet. It's just a wrist bracer.
Is it missing like 4 or 5 gems from it?
That's marble.
No, there's no gems in it or anything.
Imagine.
I jumped universes
There's
for a
no
bit.
glove on it or anything. It is just the bracer for the forearm. And it looks quite techy.
Roll knowledge.
There's a top hat
Roll knowledge. I want that.
with
I
a
want that.
wand next to it.
Oh,
Oh,
I know who that one is.
I'm gonna roll
There's
knowledge
a
on that.
black shirt, torn, that looks like it's been pieced back together a bit, but not stitched back together, just to display it in a cabinet. A black shirt with a red S on it.
Can I know what these are? Because I want to.
I mean, you can give it a roll, right?
Yeah, if you want
knowledge?
to, as you're walking by, yeah.
Every single item.
Insight. Yeah, every single goddamn item.
There's some eskrima sticks.
Oh, I know who those are from.
There's a red, kind of rounded mechanical object with wires coming out of it.
That's a 24, by the way.
A 24.
This is just a general as I'm going past.
Yeah,
things.
this is like as you're looking around. So that's Zatanna's hat and magic wand. Superboy's shirt. You've got the core is from the Red Tornado.
Yes.
That is very clearly Wonder Woman's shield and sword.
Clearly.
You can see there's a metal kind of rod stood up perfectly. This one would be a bit harder for you to know what it is, but a flash might. And then you get to the cabinet at the end, and you instantly recognize a Green Lantern ring.
Normally, I do put little plaques next to my
You
stuff.
can have plaques if you want plaques.
I normally put a photo from who I've taken it from, don't I? But we always said it was a photo that was taken without their knowledge.
Side profile and shit.
There's photos and a plaque. There
And
always
there's
is.
one cabinet that does have a plaque. We'll go with the plaques. That's empty. And it just says The Flash. And in it is a stick, it's a display piece, not part of the object, to display the object on, with a large kind of rounded top on it, going in like an umbrella type of shape that looks like it should hold something, and it's not there.
That would be the original Flash's hat. The tin.
Cool.
Do I get an inspiration point?
You can have an inspiration point.
It's whatever you know.
You've just worked out which Flash you've got.
The original.
West.
Jay
No.
Garrick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice. I'm glad you know that.
What,
Does
he
your
managed to
character
get
know
into
that?
my room to get his hat
Yeah,
back?
because I would have
Flash can
researched
merge through walls.
with my
Ah, son of a bitch.
What's that?
This Flash has been in this room.
He's took the hat.
He took his hat back.
That's
I
funny.
left everything else.
It's funny though.
His mistake.
Now I'll get it back. Is this the first time that the dead first fingers has been in there?
What are you doing about this ring?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What you doing about this ring?
Let it go. That's Humphrey in his ear.
The wisp. We just
I
waffling
think
it away.
Wind
another
down here?
green.
Release.
I think another Green Lantern would help.
I too think that as well.
Et tu, Brutus.
Is there a way to open this, or do I just smash it?
Hold on.
You've
I'm
got
just
to
gonna
do
punch
that
it.
yourself. Work
They
it
are
out.
reinforced.
I'm gonna punch it.
Let him punch.
Yeah, and you punch it. Give me an attack roll.
Cool.
This would be your normal unarmed strike.
9 plus whatever that is. What's the attack? Oh. Plus 14, so 9 plus 14.
Do my cabinets have like keyholes?
Oh,
Where I would have just like
23.
Yeah. A
23.
there is
you
a
hit
set
it,
of keys.
and your fist bounces off, and fuck me.
There is a keyhole.
You shake it, and it hurts.
There was a set of keys.
Maybe they're on Janet's body.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I doubt
have
it.
to get Constantine to ask Humphrey.
No,
where the keys
I'm
are.
not having this. Fucking hell.
Is it just a key, or is it a technology type?
Make
thing?
a key.
You can see a keyhole.
Your lantern powers.
Yeah, pretend to be a key.
Yeah, cool. Whoa.
Yeah. So give me a roll to concentrate and
Pick that lock with lantern powers.
No.
is that what?
one.
I'll give you one of my. No, you've got an inspiration thing.
You've got 2. Show 'em out.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you try and have one of mine.
That's much better. That's a 14 plus. I believe it's 14 for my
Yeah.
construct.
So
28.
So that's 28.
you can do this. Then you the ring on, and it starts twisting, and you hear it click,
Cool.
and the case starts to raise slowly. Are you going to try and catch this, or just let it go?
I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, go.
And
It's
it
not my job to choose.
zips out, like zooms a little bit in front of you. New lantern found, and then bolts out the door.
Oh.
Where the fuck's that going?
Who knows? It's not my job
That's when
to
we
find
needed
out.
Janet alive.
Like, it's just... Imagine if it does.
So you dart your eyes around the rest of the room. In a cabinet, you can see there is a scarab beetle that's blue.
Ooh, blue beetle.
Oh, that's a blue beetle.
Holy
I know that.
shit, I had that? Son of a bitch, I rid the world of Blue Beetle.
Next to it is a full spandex-style costume of the Blue Beetle with a little ray gun kind of thing
Lord.
in it.
We take it.
I didn't kill Blue Beetle.
Next to that is a gold helmet.
Let's take it all.
Looks like a
Yes.
Spartan helmet, doesn't it?
I'm gonna take.
Yes,
Kind of like
very
a
much so. It's
Spartan.
got like a big, without the fluffy bit, like a Roman
Yeah,
helmet without
yeah.
the fluff on the top.
I'm gonna take the blue beetle.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Does it accept you?
Also, wait, I owned
Imagine.
the
What?
house. He left me the house. Wouldn't I have keys?
You've not been here,
It doesn't mean to say I don't have the keys.
right? But unless you say, I've spent time doing this,
Yeah.
I'm going to assume you're not doing it.
I love the fact you had the keys and there's keys on there that you've just never used before and you're just like, oh, I don't know what that's for.
Yeah, I want to try the. I want to try the keys that I've got on me.
That you've got on you, you're retroactively having these keys on you.
Yeah,
Inspiration point to do it.
yeah.
Okay, can I
She used it. She gave it to Jim.
She's got 2, didn't she?
Ah.
Recognize it.
Ah.
Jay Garrett.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 And you can unlock it.
Yeah.
You're picking it up,
Yeah.
You might have accidentally become the
and
Blue
it
Beetle.
just sits doing nothing in your palm.
Oh.
I don't want to be Blue Beetle. I
I
want
know, I'm
to
just-
take it.
I've still got to tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
that's
be some
fine.
sick powers if you became Blue Beetle.
I can't be Tawny and Rumble and Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle's better.
Blue Rumble.
It's the Blue Beetle.
Work.
Rub it.
Warm it up a bit. You got to go and find somebody that will
Yeah, that's fine.
now join as the Blue Beetle.
I want to
now.
take. I want to take the gun.
Good team.
as well.
The ray gun.
Warnings, mate.
Yeah, because the outfit comes from the Blue Beetle.
Yes, that is the
So-
original Blue Beetle outfit.
Yeah, that's fine.
He didn't have powers. The Beetle
No.
didn't accept him.
So I'll take the ray gun.
That's the second Blue Beetle that got the Beetle on. He got technology from the Beetle, like examining it.
Now you got to find somebody who's worthy of being Blue Beetle to join the team.
It's fine. Right, I'll take the Blue Beetle. I'll go unlock the
just let it
cabinet
go?
for the helmet.
Does that work that way?
Take the helmet.
Okay. I'll take the helmet.
I've unlocked it with my key.
And when you touch it, you can hear whispers in your head, and there's so many of them going on at once.
I'm going to put it in the bag.
A bowling bag.
Yeah, and the moment you let go, silence again.
Because Noir is definitely a bowler.
100%. My local bowling group on a Friday.
I feel like on Fridays you have a bowling team and
Yeah.
everything that you
Last
go and play
time
with.
he
Rolling
did-
pins.
Last time he was doing like dancing in his like
Yes,
theatre
baton
dancing.
twirling.
That's on twirling, yeah.
You don't know what Noir, like what Mark does in his own time when he's not playing the roles is up to Mark. He bowls, he does interpretive dance.
He likes long walks on the beach.
Everything is darkness. Apart on Fridays.
Fridays is social time for Mark. He doesn't work on Fridays.
Because who could be angry on a Friday, huh?
It's the beginning of the weekend, baby.
That's when his work really
My
gets...
real work begins.
So you all get a message in your ear. Kid Flash is back. She's gone.
She's back. She's gone.
She's dropped 2 off.
Brilliant.
I'll make them feel welcome.
Let's go lock it up.
And that was Steph.
We're on our way.
Let's lock this down.
Yeah. You're leaving?
Yeah, I'll lock everything up.
Yeah. And the cabinet goes back to its original position, and the floor is unmarked. This place is sterile, clean.
For later, more uses later.
There was that cape that was holding a car up, man.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
So where are we going now? Where's Superman going?
Well, I went to go and see Bruce to get the location of Raish.
Yeah. So you would have been there when Kid Flash turned up. Say
Yeah.
you're back at the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
And 2 people walk into the main hall. You're in the room with Batman in that computer room. You're having a look. Do you not care?
I'll poke my head out and see who's come through.
Yeah, so you can just turn your head and look through the door and
Yeah,
see
yeah.
them. There's a man dressed in all black from head to toe.
Like spandex?
And there's a 16-year-old, 17-year-old girl who's looks kind of Hispanic, dressed very fashionable. Dressed, it's not baggy teenage clothing. She looks very well dressed.
Do they recognise me?
They're not really paying attention. Steph's kind of sat down at the table.
Okay. I'll turn my attention to Bruce just for now then. Bruce, I want to get the League of Shadows involved.
Raish is a dangerous man.
But Raish also wants to live on this planet. Raish will want to defend
It's a good
this
point.
Earth. Whereabouts is he?
Last I heard, he was hanging out in Africa, but that information is old. Let me see if I can get in contact with Talia.
And I'll nod and I'll turn and I'll walk into the main room. Steph, who's the new 2?
So you get a good look at them. The girl is exactly as described. The man in the black suit looks like Batman.
Does she answer me?
Yeah, and she introduces them. So, this is Sky. That's Terry.
Oh, another Terry.
Another.
I thought we already had one.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
She's not been
Ian.
here.
Oh, yeah, we've got a
And
Terry already.
didn't work with any of the Bat
Where's
family.
Terry?
He was-
Terry should be here. Where is
Yeah,
he?
he is.
He's sitting at the other end.
This guy's bulkier,
Oh,
a bit taller.
fucking hell, we've got 2 Terrys now.
We've got a whole Spider-Man situation.
Oh, it would be slightly older Terry. More age appropriate for you.
And he stands at 6'2",
Oh, big guy.
built like a linebacker. He'd give Bruce a run for his money on his size. He's a big dude.
We definitely have a whole fucking Spider-Man
We
situation
do.
going on here with fucking Batman.
There's
Four Batman
so
standing
many
at each
Batmans.
Um,
Okay.
No one else hears it. Your hearing hears it. You hear Batman coughing, guttural, deep coughing.
He's gonna die.
He doesn't stop doing what he's doing. If you doesn't even move, but you can hear it.
He's got a day.
Respect for his,
Ego.
ego. I won't say anything. I'll just poke my head in and just be like, Bruce, just give me a heads up when you've got the info.
Batman thumbs up.
Doesn't turn his neck.
Doesn't turn his neck.
Can he definitely be the Michael Keaton Batman?
And a few minutes go by. Batman walks out. Bruce walks out. Yeah, he's still in Africa. Talia's with him.
Got it.
I'm going to leave this to you.
Easy peasy. And I take off.
See, I would've
And
taken the
just
blue
before you leave, You see
4,000
Batman
miles
put
an
his
hour.
hand on Steph's shoulder. Let's get some training. And walks into the simulation room. So, what are we doing now? Where are we going?
We're boom
Rumble
tubing.
and
We're leaving
Yeah.
out. We're going out of
the
his house.
Yeah.
And boom tubing back to the Hall of Justice.
But as we're
Hall of
walking
Justice.
back to outside, I don't know why. I just don't want to disturb like the house with the boom tube. I don't know why. It's something.
The house
so-
is already fucked, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'll walk around the dead body of Janet.
No, she's in.
No, she's in the ship.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Fucking hell, your ship must be packed.
Which is still at the Hall of Justice.
Honking.
It is, right?
No, I gave. I sorted it out for.
Batman went inside it, didn't he? And
Yeah,
programmed
he
it
was
to go
And
to
then
the
you
Bat
attacking.
boom
Cave.
tube to London and then boom tube to the mansion.
Yeah,
Which
yeah, I
means
know.
it's still at the Hall of
Yeah,
Justice.
yeah, we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
They're going to take it to the
No,
cave,
where it
weren't
is.
they?
Yeah, we've left it with Batman.
Yeah,
But
Batman was meant to be taking it to the cave to incinerate the bodies.
he's had an hour or so. He can get both things done at the same time.
Yeah.
This is Batman.
he's Batman.
So, I can't help but notice, by the way, just as a side note, that we've kind of let the other Batman just sort of sit back
Tim.
now.
Tim. Yeah. And
Tim
he
has,
would.
like-
But when
I feel
Bruce
like
is
he'd
around,
almost naturally adopt his sidekick role again
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Bruce is
like
back.
old
That's
habit.
what I mean. That tells me that he's not ready to be Batman, though.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. I'll be thinking about that as well, by the way. But the thing I'm really thinking about, and you'll probably see it on my face because I'm just like scratching my chin, sort of thinking about it, arms sort of crossed as we're walking out. I would imagine you'd sort of be like, "What are you thinking?" sort of thing.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Why would Martian Manhunter turn up
I
to
don't-
us?
I don't know. We
Here.
didn't see him. Who's to say he was there for us?
What do you know about the Martian Manhunter?
He's from Mars.
He doesn't like fire.
What's his name? It's fine if you don't know.
I don't know.
John.
It is John.
And John Constantine kept talking to another John.
He
And a
did.
bottle, the Martian Manhunter's power is to go invisible. And a bottle came to him like it was being...
Oh, he
Harry.
was really there. Oh,
Do you think he was there?
yeah.
Why would Humphrey lie?
No, Humphrey didn't lie.
No, that's what I'm
We
saying.
just don't know that he
Yeah.
was there for us.
But you
Oh.
can see spirits and the extra. In Constantine's body,
Yeah.
he sees the world very differently. Very differently.
Do you think Martian Manhunter was invisible to try and be invisible to the Black Rings? If he is dead, or maybe he just doesn't want to be seen, so he doesn't. Less issues. Maybe?
That would mean that he wouldn't. I guess if he wasn't there, the rings couldn't get him.
Was he not burned to a crisp anyway?
He was. You didn't go and investigate. You trusted.
But also, if he was bad, he wouldn't be getting Constantine bottles of whiskey.
And that's his soul, not his body.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you don't know if he's dead,
Humphrey's
alive.
soul was elsewhere, but his body came back.
Yeah. Okay.
As we're walking towards the boom tube, Bruce, we've got the stuff. We're back on our way. What happened with Martian Manhunter's body?
Which Batman do you want?
Bruce would know, wouldn't he? Because Bruce was last to
said
go.
Bruce.
So
Yeah.
I said Bruce. I know which one I wanted.
It was quick. We didn't have time to investigate everybody. The major three are the ones we worried about. The Martian can't survive fire. John was good. Not that good.
I feel like we're walking into the boom tube as this is being said, by the way.
he could
'cause it was
shapeshift as well, couldn't he? Into
Can
other
he can
people.
Turn into other people.
Yeah. Which means that if he never really died in the fire, he could be wandering around in a false body right now. Mm-hmm. Pretending to be
That's where my
a
brain's
French
working.
man, maybe.
No, I need Lachaine's.
It's not Lachaine's.
Is it June?
It's not June. No, he came from the future.
No, he
didn't he?
came
Is it Tawny?
And he was stood with
So
you
it's a
with
child.
Martian Manhunter when he saw him.
Yeah, but Tawny was. Although Tawny was stood with us, nobody mentioned Tawny.
It's not going to be Tawny. No, it's not. You can assume those characters were stood there when Humphrey saw him, and at London.
Maybe he's not
They were
dead.
there when John was there as well.
Is it somebody we've met?
I'm not telling you anything.
As we walk through
The plot thickens, guys.
as soon as we walk through the boom tube, we're going to come out, I'm guessing, in the Justice League, probably in the Hall of Justice, back where we were wanting to be. I think I'll finish the sentence. I don't think the Martian's dead.
And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. If you've got any questions or queries, you can go to our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at How Not Summon a Podcast. Go to our Discord and YouTube channel. Go comment, come discuss the episodes. We'll all be in the chat. I've been your DM, Mr. Grayson.
I've been Superman.
I've been the Green Lantern / Mirror Noir.
I've been Rumble.
I've been Dying for a Pee. Ta-ra!
See ya.
Bye.
New league, we unite. Heroes in the light. Together we fight for justice so bright. Apex strong and bold, mysteries unfold. Stronger than we know, secrets never told. Evil runs away when they see our might. From dawn until dusk, champions in sight. New league, we unite. Heroes in the light. Together we fight for justice so bright. RumbleBee so smart, flies with all her might. Brain and wings combined, keeping justice tight. New league, we unite. Heroes in the light. Together we fight for justice so bright. Apex strong and bold, mysteries unfold. Stronger than we know, secrets never told. Evil runs away when they see our might. From dawn until dusk, champions in sight. New league, we unite. Heroes in the light.